Welcome to M-Autos. The world of motorcycles is filled with machines that promise speed, style, and cutting-edge technology. But there is one motorcycle that has earned its legendary status not because of flashy features, but because of its toughness, reliability, and ability to conquer almost any terrain. That motorcycle is the Kawasaki KLR 650. And today, we are going to take a deep look at the upcoming 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650, a machine that carries forward decades of history and adventure. When you talk about long-distance adventure bikes, the KLR 650 has always been a name that comes to mind. First introduced in the late 1980s, it quickly became a favorite for riders who wanted a motorcycle that could handle highways, backroads, and dirt trails with equal confidence. Over the years, Kawasaki has refined the KLR 650 while still keeping its simple, rugged character intact. The 2026 version continues this tradition, while bringing in modern updates that make it relevant in today's world. Let's start with the engine. At the heart of the 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 is the tried and tested 652cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine. This motor has become legendary for its durability. It is not the fastest engine out there, and it does not aim to break records, but what it does deliver is smooth, usable power for all kinds of riding. With around 40 horsepower and plenty of low-end torque, it gives riders confidence whether they are climbing steep mountain trails, cruising along highways, or carrying luggage for cross-country trips. Fuel injection, which was added in recent years, continues to ensure reliability, better throttle response, and efficiency compared to older carbureted models. The 2026 KLR 650 meets strict global emission standards while still retaining its rugged character. Kawasaki has tuned the bike to provide better mid-range performance, which is exactly where most adventure riders spend their time. Now, let's talk about the design and ergonomics. The 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 carries forward its iconic adventure styling. It has a tall stance, a broad fuel tank, a large front fairing with a windscreen, and a high front mudguard that signals its off-road ability. Kawasaki has kept the bodywork simple yet functional, with strong panels and practical design touches. The fuel tank remains a highlight, offering excellent capacity for long rides without constant fuel stops. Riders who plan cross-country journeys or remote expeditions know how valuable this is. The seating position is upright and comfortable, with a wide handlebar that gives good leverage and control. The seat height remains tall, as expected from an adventure bike, but Kawasaki has worked on ergonomics to make it manageable for riders of different heights. The seat itself is designed for long-distance comfort, with enough cushioning for hours in the saddle. Passenger comfort is also improved, making the KLR 650 a solid choice for two-up touring. When it comes to suspension and chassis, the 2026 KLR 650 keeps its dual sport DNA alive. It features a strong steel frame built to handle heavy loads, tough terrain, and long distances. The suspension travel is generous, with a 41mm front fork and a rear monoshock that can be adjusted for preload. This allows riders to adapt the bike to different conditions, whether they are carrying luggage, riding solo, or going off-road. While the suspension is not as advanced as some high-end adventure bikes, it strikes a balance between comfort, durability, and affordability. Braking duties are handled by disc brakes at both ends, with modern ABS for added safety. Kawasaki has ensured that the braking system is reliable on both paved roads and loose surfaces like gravel. Adventure riders appreciate this, because a bike like the KLR 650 is expected to handle unexpected challenges along the way. Technology is not the main selling point of the KLR 650, but Kawasaki has added just the right amount of modern features. The 2026 model comes with a digital instrument cluster that provides essential information such as speed, fuel level, trip meters, and gear position. There are also USB charging ports to keep devices powered during long rides. However, don't expect fancy riding modes, traction control, or advanced electronics. The KLR 650 sticks to its core philosophy of simplicity and reliability. And that is exactly why so many riders love it. The wheels and tires continue the dual sport tradition, with a 21-inch front wheel and a 17-inch rear wheel. This combination gives the bike excellent off-road ability while still maintaining stability on highways. The tires are designed to handle both pavement and dirt, making the KLR 650 a true go-anywhere motorcycle. One of the biggest reasons riders choose the Kawasaki KLR 650 is its affordability. Compared to premium adventure bikes from brands like BMW, KTM, or Triumph, the KLR 650 is far more budget-friendly while still offering the toughness required for global travel. Riders who don't want to spend a fortune but still dream of exploring mountains, deserts, and highways often see the KLR 650 as their perfect companion. Of course, no motorcycle is perfect. The KLR 650 is known to be heavy, especially compared to smaller dual-sport bikes. It is not a high-performance machine. If you want blazing speed, this is not the bike for you. The technology package is basic, and some riders may wish for more modern features. But for those who want a motorcycle that just works, no matter what, the KLR 650 remains unmatched. For 2026, Kawasaki is offering several trim levels. The standard KLR 650 is the core model, while the adventure trim adds useful touring equipment such as side cases, auxiliary lights, and crash protection. There is also a traveler version with comfort-focused upgrades. This variety allows riders to pick a version that best suits their needs and budget. So, who is the 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 for? It is for the rider who values reliability over luxury. It is for the adventurer who wants a machine that can travel across countries without needing constant attention. It is for those who want an affordable gateway into the world of adventure motorcycling. And most importantly, it is for the rider who believes that the journey matters more than the destination. In conclusion, the 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 is not about chasing trends. It is not about being the fastest or the most technologically advanced. It is about being a trusted companion that can take you to places other bikes might not dare to go. With its rugged engine, strong frame, practical design, and legendary durability, the KLR 650 continues to stand tall in the world of adventure motorcycles. It is a motorcycle built for explorers, for wanderers, and for riders who dare to ride beyond the horizon. If you are planning to take on the open road, or even the road less traveled, the Kawasaki KLR 650 might just be the motorcycle that turns your dreams into reality.